A thrilling episode at Robin's School of Traders. This is a new indicator which you have learned today. This indicator is, the name of the indicator is Trend Speed Analyzer. So Robin, what is different in this? This indicator is created by Zierman. This is the mother of this indicator. What this indicator has, it measures the speed. So that's all you find in RSI also. It measures the strength. That is something you're looking at. It also measures the momentum dynamics, and it has changes in color, and it also has a wave into it. So one indicator carrying so much of parameters. It measures the speed, it measures the strength, it measures your momentum, it changes the color if you want, and you have a dynamic line, and apart from that you have a wave structure. So let's dig into it. I'm sure together will enjoy it. This is a Nifty 50 30 minutes time frame. This is how the indicator looks like. We'll in detailed video I'll discuss this with Euro charts. So this, whenever you see the trend, there's an increase in the trend. This is the increase in the trend, increase in momentum, and so there will be increase in the wave. So there will be increase in the histogram, which we call. Plus we have a wave also over here. So Robin, what are these lines, or what are this? This is what you call a dynamic line. These are the wave, and this is a change, trend shift. This is a change in the speed, and the change in the direction. So now we dig deep into it. What is work? This indicator employs a dynamic moving average. It has a dynamic moving average. So hence this is the main thing we have. And apart from that, the key components are the trend speed analyzer. This is something you want. You measure the speed of the market momentum, highlighting momentum and shift of visual. So that's what we want. We want to see the momentum and the shift in momentum so that we can take corrective action and enter the trade. Wave analysis. This is something we won't find. One indicator will have wave analysis. So how strong is the bullish or the bearish wave? It determines the wave with compared to your previous wave. Normalized speed values ensure consistent across different market conditions by adjusting the volatility. So you have the parameter, you can change the parameter and normalize speed value also. So average wave, what is this? This is nothing. The first wave is the average wave. This represents the mean size of the bullish momentum, helping traders gauge overall the market sentiment. It works in any time frame. So we have an average wave and the max wave. So you can compare this comparison with both the indicators, with the average wave and the max wave. So what is that? The net, the average wave, if the indicator, the current momentum exceeds the historical value and value above, the trend is strong. If anything value over is, if this is a value is over 1, then the strength is positive. Anything goes below 1 is like strong bearish momentum. So you have two waves, dominance also. Dominance metric measures whether the bull or bears have a control over the market. So by the simple wave, so you are not trading in isolation. You have a dynamic trend, you have a momentum, and you have a wave to check it. So these are the settings. We will discuss this in my video. So let's get started with the video. I'm sure you'll enjoy the video.
On market momentum. But what if there was an indicator that tried to tackle this by looking at something most tools ignore? Today we're going to dive into a pretty unique indicator that does just that. This is a video about an indicator known as the Trend Speed Analyzer by Zierman. It's a tool that you can use to measure not just the direction of a trend, but its actual speed and acceleration, giving you a deeper insight into market dynamics. We're going to go over what this indicator is and how you can use it in your trading. If you happen to find value in this video, remember to leave a like. Let's get into it. Now, to get started with this indicator, you first of all want to go to TradingView, the trading platform that I'm going to be using. If you need to sign up, there's a link in the video description for you to do that. Next, you want to load any trading security you like. I'm on 15-minute time frame for GBP here, but this thing is designed to work on any market and any time frame. Then click on Indicator, and in the search box, type in Trend Speed Analyzer. It's going to be this one by Zierman. Go ahead and click it to add it to your chart. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the all-powerful Trend Speed Analyzer by Zierman. So what's it all about? Well, unlike your typical trend indicator that might just show you when price crosses a line, this one aims to be a more complete market analysis tool. Its main job is to measure the actual speed and strength of price movements, giving you insights into momentum, potential shifts in trend direction, and even possible reversals. It tries to give you a real-time sort of 3D view of what the market momentum is doing by combining a dynamic trend line with wave analysis and a special speed histogram. So when you add it to your chart, you're going to notice a few key things. First up, right there on your price chart, you've got the dynamic trend line. This line is cool because it changes color, usually green when things are looking bullish and red when they're bearish. But what's really smart about it is how it adapts to market volatility in real time. It'll actually expand when the market is choppy or moving fast, and then contract during quieter, consolidating periods. The idea here is that it can potentially catch trend changes a bit quicker than a standard moving average. Then, down at the bottom of your chart, you'll see the speed histogram. This is like the engine room of the indicator, and it's there to measure the acceleration and deceleration of price, supposedly in real time. And the third main piece is the information table, which you can toggle on or off in the settings. This table gives you some precise measurements, comparing the current market's wave-like movements to historical patterns. It looks at things like the average size of bullish and bearish waves, the maximum size of those waves to spot peak momentum, and then it calculates a current wave ratio. This ratio tells you if the current move is stronger than historical averages. A value over 1 suggests the trend might be gaining steam. It also shows dominance, which basically tells you whether the bulls or the bears have been in control. Positive values suggest bullish dominance, while negative values point to bearish control. Oh, and you can also have the indicator color code your candlesticks based on the trend, which is another nice visual touch. Now, let's peek into the settings because you'll want to know how to tweak this thing. If you double click on the indicator, the settings panel will pop up. You'll see something called maximum length or MA length. This controls the smoothing of that dynamic trend line. The creator often suggests the default around 20 here, which they reckon is a good balance between being responsive and not too noisy. Then there's the accelerator factor, or accelerator multiplier, which adjusts how sensitive the trend line is to price changes. A common starting point for Forex and indices is around 0.02. A really important one is the look back period. This defines how far back the indicator looks to calculate all those wave statistics in the table. The default might be 100, but some traders find that increasing it to something like 150 can give a more stable baseline for comparison on many frames. Of course, you've got toggles to enable table if you want to see all those stats, and enable candles for the color-coded candlesticks. There's also a collection period setting which helps normalize the speed values, aiming for better accuracy across different market conditions. As always, these are just starting points, and you'll want to experiment to see what works best for your trading style and the market you're looking at. Now, back to how we